I'm not playing video games to drive safely. I'm playing video games to drive like a complete maniac and be rewarded for it. And you can do that here in DiRT, to some degree. If you want to win the championship in the career mode and the races, you have to drive well, but that doesn't mean that you can't still drive crazy. The cars actually get damaged, and if you run into things too hard, you'll break your car and poke your eye out.
80, right 5 long, 40, left 5 long.
But on the whole, these are pretty tough vehicles as far as video game driving games go, and these things can take an awful lot of abuse. Even on the more advanced driving levels, it seems like you could run into people pretty hard and gently nudge them out of your way at 120 miles an hour.
Never get tired of the podium. Bring it on.
This is part 2 of the classic game room review of DiRT, an excellent driving game on the Xbox 360. And this is the beginning of 2009. I saw in one of the comments from part 1 that they're making a DiRT 2 someday. Hopefully. I still think they should call it Mud or Lava, but I'll settle for DiRT 2 because this game is so much fun. I can't wait to see what they do with the next version of it. There is some room for improvement in this game. But let's hope that they keep one thing the same, which is the variety of vehicles and the diversity of races, along with the excellent gameplay. I guess that's more than one thing, but you get the idea. As you play through the game, and I spent most of my time in the career mode, the races become much more challenging, and the rally races in particular, which I found to be the hardest in the game, where it's just you in a really fast Subaru or something versus the road. The courses get much faster and much narrower as you get into the more advanced races, and that really challenges your skill. And then the hill climbs also become much more challenging as you get faster and faster vehicles, which are harder and harder to control on the tight, windy roads going up a hill. Or else you go flying off the hill, and unfortunately, your car doesn't go sailing off the hill like it does in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where you could actually jump your bike off the top of the mountain and then just parachute off and then go machine gun people. When your car goes flying off the top of the hill at 15,000 feet, it then just resets your vehicle, which is kind of a cop-out. I'd have rather seen it just fly off the side of the hill and explode, but maybe they'll add that in part 2. See, I said room for improvement. And you should give the drivers the ability to jump out the window and pull a parachute before the car explodes. That's what James Bond would do.
Left 5 and left 3. 80, crest and left 6.
I like the delivery truck races, and I'm not sure what these things are, if you're actually delivering packages to remote villages in the desert or something, but they're a lot of fun to drive because they're just so slow and bouncy, and it's very different from the other vehicles in the game, so I thought they were fun. And the super buggies are just awesome. They're like giant remote-controlled cars, which is maybe what remote-controlled cars were designed after, except much smaller. I used to have one. It had pink and green racing stripes. A remote control car, not the super buggy in real life. My parents would have never let me have one of those. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. It's an excellent value, great bang for the buck, tremendous gameplay. There's lots of different kinds of competitions, races, vehicles. And for those of us who play mostly GT driving games, this is a nice break from the ordinary. Try something a little different with the super buggies and the DHL van. I look forward to a sequel, and in the meantime, Go pick up a copy of Dirt. I don't think you'll be disappointed.